Hi there, can you give me one good reason to keep living? I asked online. Someone replied, having become crazily obsessed with Dota from my sophomore to senior years of university. It was an all-consuming love affair. I stopped attending classes, stopped making friends, my whole world narrowed down to just Dota. No socializing, no exercising, no studying, just Dota. It was a sickly time in my life. By my senior year, my anxiety was spiraling out of control as I faced the reality that I couldn't graduate, having failed 17 courses already. There was no more time. My professor did the math. It wasn't going to work, so they called my father. My father flew in thousands of miles, and in front of everyone, he beat me mercilessly and spat on my head, saying, "You're better off dead. I have no son like you." Reflecting now, I can still feel the despair and fear enveloping me. Hearing my father's words, I had only one thought. I have no friends. My grades are bad. My father doesn't love me. It might be better if I just died. So, I wrote a suicide note, deactivated my Discord, and was about to delete Dota when a thought struck me. I was just a few points away from leveling Ember to Legend. Thinking, I'm going to die anyway, one more mistake doesn't matter, I started a game. But our team was terrible. We were getting crushed. Overcome with sadness, I mocked myself. Lose this game or win, it doesn't matter anymore. After all, I'm a dead man anyway. After I typed this, Axe, who had been relentlessly attacking me, suddenly stopped moving. After teleporting back to my original spot in confusion, I saw Axe ask, "What's wrong?" Suddenly, a deep sadness rolled over me like a thunderstorm, and I said, "I want to kill myself." Axe replied, "No, what are you thinking?" Bara exclaimed, "Bro, what kind of nonsense are you talking about, man?" Dazzle asked, "Huh?" PA said, "You scared me. I fired off a shot." I continued, "I can't take it anymore. Sorry, I really can't bear it. I'm in so much pain." Axe responded, "Is that so?" PA said, "What's hurting you? Don't be sad." Axe asked, "Would you mind sharing what's bothering you?" I admitted, "My grades are terrible. Nobody loves me. I'm a social outcast. I don't deserve to live. Really, I don't." Invoker inquired, "What are you guys talking about? What's going on?" Bristle said, "The guy playing Ember wants to kill himself." Axe declared, "Who says that? I love you." Dazzle mentioned, "What about your parents? They must love you. Don't think like that." Monkey added, "I love you too." Bristle commented, "What's this not deserving? You're thinking too small." Invoker agreed, "Indeed, you're thinking too small." I revealed, "My mom died giving birth to me. My dad beats me. He even spits on me." PA said, "I feel for you." Invoker commented, "Poor kid." I told them, "You don't need to comfort me. If you really knew me, you wouldn't say such things." Bara remarked, "Good thing you haven't killed yourself yet, or your dad would be laughing." Axe promised, "I guarantee no matter what, I love you. Or may lightning strike me down. It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone goes through bad times." I replied, "It's not about love. I'm just useless to society. I'm just a parasite." Axe said, "I like parasites." Tiny suggested, "As long as we look forward to the future with hope, things will get better." Naga felt, "Ember seems really upset now." As we talked, something felt off. Why had it been over 30 minutes, and yet, the second tower hadn't fallen? After checking the vision, I realized no one was fighting. Both lanes were mocking each other back to base. Monkey and PA were running in circles. Invoker was drawing a square. Naga was running around inside. Tiny and the opposing Dazzle were playfully hitting each other. I suddenly couldn't stop my tears. Axe continued to persuade, "Don't die, what's the big deal? Let me tell you, I failed over 100 courses back in my day. My dad had over a dozen mistresses." I laughed, snot bubbles and all, and suddenly I wanted to live. I said, "Thank you, I want to keep living. No, thank you all." Axe replied, "That's right. Live well, make a comeback, and when you do, come to Saskatchewan. I'll treat you to the vegetables I grow." I said, "Okay, I'll do my best." Afterwards, life got a bit better. I flew to Saskatchewan. Axe treated me to his homegrown vegetables. They were indeed delicious, and I cried, not strong enough yet. He teased me, saying, "A big man, crying all the time, too sensitive." Invoker said, "Come to Vancouver. I'll treat you to crabs. I hear they are expensive." I replied, "I'm in Vancouver." Invoker said, "Is that so? Where do you live? I'll come find you. Stop thinking about suicide all day." Later, this invoker added me. We planned to meet several times, but it never worked out. Dazzle said, "That's nice. I'm in Winnipeg. Doesn't seem like we have any specialties, but I can send you something." I said, "No need. No need." Bara said, "Kid, have you heard of Victoria? Come to Victoria, our buildings are beautiful, the food is delicious." I didn't go to Victoria, but he sent me lots of snacks and gifts. I was reborn because of this. The world is truly beautiful. After finishing that game, I didn't uninstall Dota, I reinstalled Discord. Then I knelt before many people. I knelt before my dad, begging him for one last chance. I would definitely make something of myself this time. I knelt before my professors, begging them not to expel me. I knelt for about 4 or 5 hours, in front of many professors, about a dozen or so. I knelt before the class representator and the student council, asking them to help me contact the professors, to plead for mercy on my behalf. Afterwards, the department head came out and said, "Let's do this, kid. We'll give you 2 more years. If you pass all these subjects in these 2 years, we'll let you graduate." I bowed deeply to them, thanking them as I did. I deserved it. I had missed too many chances, and it was all my fault. I didn't have the courage to face all this before, so I thought about dying, but who could ignore the kindness this world suddenly showed me? Who could, when the world is so good? I want to live on. I'm clinging to you, this beautiful world. You can't shake me off. In the next 2 years, I studied as if my life depended on it, getting up at 6, going to bed at 11, always with a book in hand while eating, working harder than any high school senior. The results were delightful. I passed all my retakes within a year, and I could have finished even faster if not for scheduling conflicts during the retake exams. By the 2nd year, I had applied and was accepted in graduate school at my university, receiving a full scholarship. I'm grateful for that game and for everyone I met in it, thankful for this world. Yes, hope remains.